Super K-pop. Have you read the book The Little Prince? Well, July 31st is the day that Saint-Exupéry, the author of The Little Prince, was lost. Now, Saint-Exupéry's plane went down, but many believe that he really met the Little Prince and went off to his planet B612. A realistic sad ending and a fantastical happy ending. Which do you believe? Are you a realist or a dreamer? Today, let's choose dreams together as we start Super K-pop.
우리 알지 않아요?
우리 알지 않나요? 라는 그 첫 마디가 내겐 결정적 순간이었다는 거.
저 몰라요?
날 알아요?
불렀다 마침내 내 이름을 불렀다 그때 난 모든 것을 꿈꿨다 내 곁에 너를 빛낼 찬란한 나의 모습을 One step 내 뒤에 널 태우고 Two step 저 높이로 나르고 아주 미칠 듯 멋질 테니까 놀라지 마요 You're so beautiful you One step 가슴에 날 채우고 Two step 저 단추를 채우고 이제 다른 것을 보지 마요 한 곳만 바라봐줘요 나만 바라봐줘요 이걸 절대 놓지 않을 거야 한치 아플 수 없던 내가 내 모든 친구들 모두 널 좋아할 거야 매일 사람이 돼 너를 느꼈다 널 보는 순간 나는 알았다 내 생애 최고의 순간임을 내 전부 바꿀 결정적 그 순간임을 One step 내 뒤에 널 태우고 Two step 저 높이로 나르고 아주 미칠 듯 멋질 테니까 놀라지 마요 You're so beautiful you One step 가슴에 날 채우고 Two step 저 단추를 채우고 이제 다른 것을 보지 마요 한 곳만 바라봐줘요 나만 바라봐줘요 조심스러워 보여던 마틴 미션을 이미 봤어봐 볼 수 없을 것 같아 거친 밑장 그때 어른 그대의 password You better watch out 느낌을 갖춰 내게 찾아온 이 밤 우리 발 맞춰 One step and two step 숨죽여 이 느낌이 좋아 숨을 깊이 후아 조심스레 너의 맘을 가질러 찾아오는 One step 내 뒤에 널 태우고 Two step 저 높이로 나르고 아주 미칠 듯 멋질 테니까 나를 보고 놀라지 마 You are so beautiful you One step 가슴에
Yes, that was Dreamer by History. Right. Before we move on, let me tell you how you can tune in to Super K. Third, if you're city, 88.1 MHz in Seogwipo City and 101.9 MHz in the Daejeong area. Fourth, you can also tune in through TDMB Arirang Radio. We are also on Australian SBS's digital channel, Pop Asia Radio, Monday through Friday at 2 to 4 p.m. If you're tuning in through Pop Asia Radio and you leave us a message on the Arirang message board, I'll be sending you a signed CD. But no matter how you're tuning in, do remember to log on to arirangradio.com and leave us your stories, request songs, answers to our quizzes, and of course, your questions for me and my guests on the Super K-pop message board. I shall be waiting. Right, let's get started with some messages. Renata from the Czech Republic. Hello to I'm a journalist. We have a new corner, very, very interesting corner, Renata. Do get involved. Thank you very much for your message and welcome back. Tasha Titty from Indonesia writes in, hello Sam or Bad, today is my birthday. Now I'm a me doing the show as well. So for Doors, thank you so much for this beautiful and lovely message. Right, more music now. I think this is Tabichi with 오늘따라 보고 싶어서 그래, Missing You Today, and 초록비, Green Rain by Shiny.
It's the music that we choose. It's the music that we choose. It's the music that we choose. It's the music that we choose.
Super K-pop quiz.
It's the music that we choose. It's the music that we choose.
Right guys, listen very carefully. Here is today's quiz. The name of this group is a mathematical term. It has 5 members and it's a girl group. 3 members are Korean and 2 members are foreigners. Can you guess who it is? Yes, it's FX. Now, FX made up of members Victoria, Crystal, Solly, Luna and Amber recently made their comeback, and one of these members is the answer to today's quiz. This member is the younger sister of Jessica from Girls' Generation and was part of the cast of the sitcom High Kick, Revenge of the Short-Legged, and is an excellent skater. She's lined up another drama to begin airing soon. What is the name of this member? Is it A. Victoria, B. Crystal, or C. Amber? We will only accept answers written on the message board, remember, so log on to the Arirang website, that's arirangradio.com, and leave me Right, we have lots more messages to get through. Firstly, thank you very much for sending in so many today. Really puts me in a great mood. Fatima Torres from Paraguay writes in, "Hi Sam, hope you're having a wonderful day like me. The reason I'm telling you this is because here in Paraguay on July 30th, we celebrate Friendship Day. So I received a lot of messages from friends all over the world. I had a wonderful day. I enjoyed pretty much the time spent with them. So as I consider Superkpop a long-distance friend, let me tell you, happy Friendship Day. Friends care about each other, so please consider Lookies from Paraguay your friends who care deeply about you no matter how far you are. We will always support Lunafly. Hugs from Paraguay." Fatima, very sweet message. Yes, happy Friendship Day to everyone around the world. Thank you very much, Fatima, for that. P.S. Fatima also says, "Can you greet us in Guarani, our native language?" So this is how it sounds. "I love Paraguay" would be Rojaiju Paraguay. Yes, Rojaiju Paraguay. I hope that's right. Fatima, thank you very much for your message. Kay from Argentina writes in, "Hi Sammy, it's Kay from Argentina. Hope you remember me. It's been a long time since the last time I posted a message. I'm sorry about that. Since it's 4 a.m. here in Argentina, it's hard for me to stay awake to listen to Superkpop, but today I'm awake to hear your beautiful voice. I just wanted to say that I love you so much. Lunafly is one of my favorite groups ever, and you really helped me smile when I was about to cry. That's why you guys are so important to me. I'm truly thankful to have your music in my life. Thank you. I love you." Okay, do you know what? That is really a wonderful message for myself. You know, as someone who writes music, when someone says that that my music that I've written it has been important to them, it really makes me feel amazing. So, Kay, thank you so much for that, and I'm glad you're enjoying Lunafly's music. We are working very hard. Okay, thank you very much. Fafa from Tunisia writes in, "Kom Barsha." Thank you very much. Fafa, yes, some Tunisian Arabic was mixed in there. Thank you very much for that. April from the Philippines writes in, "Hello DJ Sam, have you ever wondered who's your soulmate? Someone who is your other half, someone who understands you truly, who shares your interests, someone who has the same likes with you, but yet you both are different and unique, someone who may be the same gender as you or different one, but when you meet him or her, you know that you both click. I think I already met her. To my soulmate, Anne from Thailand, 사랑해요, I love you." April, brilliant. Very sweet message as well to your soulmate Anne from Thailand. Thanks for that. Miss Claire from Taiwan writes in, "Hello DJ Sam, it's been a while since I posted here. Now that I'm able to, I'm so happy. I saw updates of you guys recording and we are so grateful that you are coming back soon. But please be healthy always. Just a favor, please say this. Right, "Ang guapo mo talaga," meaning you are so handsome. And lastly, I want to say hi to April Joy of Singapore, who greeted me and Mars yesterday. Thank you for the shout out, friend. And also hi to the Lee sisters, Sarah and Dora of Singapore too, and to all Lunafly fan bases admins. Thank you, DJ Sam. Yes, we were busy recording. Me, Unitel, Lunafly boys, we were in the studio till 7:30 this morning. Yes, crazy long recording session, 7:30 this morning. And yes, I can't tell you, it's a secret. I can't tell you what we were recording or why we were recording, but just wait for updates, all lookies around the world. Miss Claire from Taiwan, thank you very much for your message. Dana from Qatar writes in, "Sammy, how are your days going these days? What are you up to? Is there anything new? I'm planning to do many things these days, but never actually do it because I'm so lazy. I hope I get out of my laziness soon." Dana, I know how you feel. There are times when I feel very lazy as well. Recently, what I've been up to? I've been doing this radio show, of course. What have I been doing? Recording, writing music, same old really, just the same old. So you guys know what Lunafly we do every day, right? Yes, Dana from Qatar. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Right, the next song is Beast with Shadow and 대단하다. You're Impressive by Vix.
Lately cloudy, no like down stay at night 너 떠나버린 그때부터 어쩌면 maybe 존재 자체가 없어졌지 Back in the day 화창한 날씨 화려한 봄빛 항상 네 곁에 있었지 내가 있었지 내가 Give me the light You are my sunrise 너 없는 난 아무것도 아냐 넌 내 마지막 You're my last 언제까지나 You're my last 네가 불길이라도 난 뛰어들게 너와 나의 저 하늘을 걷게 물들인 저 이별을 어서 지워줘 더 이상 내가 다가갈 수 없게 너를 바라볼 수 없게 네 곁에 머물고 싶어 Because I'm shadow 안전하게 원하고 있는데 눈부셨던 그때로 나 돌아갈래 나를 네가 보낸 거야 I'll never let you go Can't let you go 어떤 날이 와도 나의 모든 걸 사랑해줘
Hear a wide variety of K-pop genres from 4 to 6 o'clock p.m. every day with myself, Sam Carter, on Super K-pop. For those of you in Australia, you can hear Super K-pop on Pop Asia Radio on SBS Australia, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. And for those of you who have heard Super K-pop on Pop Asia Radio and then send a message in on the Arirang message board, I will give away one signed CD. So get your messages in. On our message board. Yes, you now. Oh, did Sam say something about a free signed CD? Would feel very special if I got one sent to me from Seoul to little old Wollongong in Australia. Thanks, Jasmine. Jasmine from Australia, if you're listening, you do win a signed CD. You will. Rimben Hamida from Tunisia writes in, hello, Sam. This is Rim from Tunisia. I just woke up and I was having this strange dream about Luna Fly. I think I'm just missing you guys. And Suko, what's this strange pose? Are you dancing the Gangnam Style? Suko, is he in a strange pose? Oh, yes, he is. His arm is up. If you're watching on the camera, you can see Suko is doing the Gangnam Style right now. He's been dancing throughout the whole show. Rim, thank you very much for that message. Ons from Tunisia writes in, hello everyone, today is a very special day to us. It's our best friend's birthday and we want her to know that we are indeed very lucky since we had the chance to meet such an adorable and cheerful girl. We're also grateful to have such a special occasion to express how special this friend is to us. Sammy, can you wish for Kolud a happy birthday and make a heart for her? Kolud, where are you? Are you looking at the camera? Yes. Kolud, big heart for you. And also happy birthday, yes. Happy birthday to you, Ons. Thank you very much for that message. And from Thailand writes in, hi Sam. Would I hope that helps. Give me some feedback. If it helps, just something else for you, Kana. Thank you very much indeed. The mathematical term, and it has 5 members, and it's a girl group. 3 members are Korean and 2 members are foreigners. Can you guess who it is? Yes, of course, it's FX. Now, FX, made up of members Victoria, Crystal, Solly, Luna, and Ember, recently made their comeback, and one of the members is the answer to today's quiz. This member is the younger sister of Jessica from Girls' Generation, and was part of the cast of the sitcom High Kick, Revenge of the Short-Legged. And is an excellent skater. She's lined up another drama board on arirangradio.com. Okay guys, now it's time for not Together as One. We finished Together as One, haven't we? It's I'm a Journalist. Yes, I'm a Journalist. This is where you guys tell me the hottest news, weather, sports, lifestyle, travel, and of course your everyday life news in your country. And I'll be sharing your news with the rest of the Superkpop family. And yes, I'll randomly choose some winners and give away signed CDs of Winter Play. So get in your news reports. I'll read them out a little bit later in the show. Right, let's play some more music. This is 달콤해 사랑해, So Sweet I Love You by PD Blue.
너만을 사랑한다는 그 말 내 가슴 두근두근 뛰게 하는 그 말 달콤해 너에게 말할게 사랑해
Sam's Choice. Sharing music is a symbol of closeness, of sharing a part of one's soul. Now, if you're curious about what kind of music I listen to every day, then listen up. I'm going to be sharing my music with you. So, today's Sam's Choice. Well, do you remember the first guest ever to appear to secretly meet with an ex who we can't stop thinking about? Let's listen to the song as we anticipate Double A's comeback. This is 새벽 택시 Midnight Taxi by Double A. We'll be talking about musicians and their unexpected connections to other musicians, composers and producers while listening to their music and finding out more about their lives. So, who will be our K-pop connection today? Let's first hear the music. One of the biggest names in Korean acting. Surprisingly, it was later revealed that she hated acting so much that she would cry. As a singer, acting was not an easy task. It looks like she's gotten over it though, with Miss A on one side and her acting on another. She's begun her golden age on all fronts. Right, let's have a listen now to 남자 없이 잘 살아, I Don't Need a Man by Miss A.
This is for all the independent ladies. Let's go. 나는 남자 없이 잘 살아. 이러니 신이 없으면 내 곁에 오지를 마. 나는 함부로 날 아파라. 왜냐면 난 I don't need a man, I don't need a man. What? I don't need
Very short break, let's read out some messages. Jason O. Love from Singapore writes in, "Hi Sam, I'm not having a good mood recently. A lot of nonsense thoughts inside my head." One of it. Dreams. Hope you have a great day. Lots of love. Could please say something special to me that will make me feel better. Thank you, and thank you very much. I hope you guys get better.
없을 때도 나
Hear a wide variety of K-pop genres from 4 to 6 o'clock p.m. every day with myself, Sam Carter, on Super K-pop. Hello, and welcome back to Super K-pop. Before we move on, let me tell you once again how to join us here on Super K-pop. First, log on to arirangradio.com and click on the on-air button. Second, you can download the Arirang Radio app on your smartphone to listen. It's free for both Android and iPhone. Third, if you're in Jeju Island, turn your radio dials to 88.7 MHz in Jeju City, 88.1 MHz in Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz in the Daejeong area. Fourth, you can also tune in through TDMB Arirang Radio. No matter how you're tuning in, please do log on to the arirangradio.com and leave us your stories, request songs, answers to our quizzes, and of course, your questions for me and my guests on the Super K-pop message board. Remember, we're also on Australian SBS's digital channel, Pop Asia Radio, Monday through Friday at 2 to 4 p.m. If you're tuning in through Pop Asia Radio and you leave us a message, we'll be sending you a signed CD. I shall be waiting for your messages. Right, remember, soon Winterplay will be joining me, and we've got some wonderful gifts. You can hear the rustling, right? If you're watching on the camera, have a look. These are some wonderful mouse mats. Yes, Winterplay mouse mats. They're beautifully made. I'm very jealous. I want to have one for myself. But yes, if you guys send a question to Winterplay, I will send out some beautiful Winterplay mouse mats. So get in your questions for Winterplay. Right, let's do some reports for I'm a Journalist. Didn't have time to read out some in the first half, so here we go. Emmeline from France writes in for I'm a Journalist. Hi DJ Sam, here your reporter Emmy in France. This is the moment that I had no story for you, but yesterday the French swimmer Yannick Agnel, is that how you pronounce it, became world champion in the 200-meter freestyle at the championships in Barcelona. We also have a bronze medal and 2 girls qualified for the finals. I was surprised to not see a Korean. You don't like to swim? Well, we still have a beautiful sun and temperatures are better than the last few weeks. Have a great day, DJ Sam. Emmy for Super K-pop. Brilliant, Emmy, thanks for that report. Iveka from the Philippines writes in, do you know Harry James Potter? I think this name is very popular among people in their early 20s. Teenagers or kids younger might not know him well, but he is, I could say, someone that completed my and my friend's childhood. Watching the last movie even made us cry, feeling that we had to say goodbye to our childhood already. Well, although he's just a fictional character, I still would like to celebrate his birthday. It's Harry James Potter's birthday today, July 31st. Harry Potter is a fictional character, but he will always be part of our non-erasable childhood memory. Here, Iveka, I agree with you. Yes, happy birthday to Harry Potter. Brilliant. Great news report, Iveka, thank you. Raina from Indonesia writes in, the great moment to welcome the Muslim celebration. After 30 days of fasting, Muslims will celebrate a big celebration called the Eid or Lebaran in Indonesian. There is a moment that has become a tradition in every family. It is making cookies. At this moment, all families participate in making these cookies. From mothers to children participate. They are very excited when making these cookies. In my family, me and my sisters are very excited when making cookies. Even also, I asked my nephews to join with us. They are so happy. So yes, thank you very much for that wonderful report, Reina from Indonesia. Thanks very much. Right, I think it's time to play some more music. This is Summer Season by Freestyle. K-pop Rising. Now it's time to listen to talented K-pop singers live in the studio with K-pop Rising. Now usually when we think of K-pop, we only think about dance music. But there are many talented musicians in Korea, and on Super K-pop, we introduce you to musicians of all genres. And yes, today's guest is Winterplay on our Sunday segment, Sunday Crossover. I think I mentioned Winterplay more than any other artist. Yes, they are Super K-pop's favourite jazz artists. If you've always found jazz a bit difficult, this is your chance to get closer to the genre. Let's get started with Winterplay. 네, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Hello.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. Could you guys introduce yourselves?
Sure. We're Winterplay, and my name is Juhan, and the trumpet player and producer for Winterplay.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Haewon. I'm a vocal in Winterplay.
Brilliant. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming into the studio.
Thank you, Sam, for inviting us.
Yes, I've heard so much about you guys. And Juhan, you speak English.
Yes. Believe it or not, I do.
Yes,
Yes.
perfectly.
Thank you so much. And you have a wonderful accent. It's like an actor's dream accent.
I grew up in England, London.
Wow.
So yes, I am half English, half Korean, which
It's so luxurious.
Really?
Yes, it is. I wish I could speak like you, but it's not even close.
You could try.
I could do the thing. My name is Bond. James Bond.
007, love it. So where were you in the US?
I mainly from Seattle. I grew up doing high school and college there. And
Right.
yeah.
Which is why your English is perfect.
Almost.
Brilliant. And 혜원 씨도 영어 되게 잘하시는 것 같은데요.
저는 노래할 때만 노래할 때만 쓰는 것 같아요. 네.
저희 멤버들도 영어를 못하지만 노래할 때는 발음이 완벽하더라고요. 되게 신기하게.
I guess it requires a lot of practice.
Yes, I think that requires definitely a lot of practice. I was just saying that yes, Moon Haewon speaks very good English, and she said actually when she sings, her English is very good. And I was talking about my Lunafly members, Yoon and Tae, who don't speak English but sing perfectly with an English accent. So yes, I think it does take practice.
Yes.
Like you said, Juan. Now, Juan, I know you are a DJ here on Arirang, right?
Yeah, I was. I did a show called Music Access last year.
Yes.
And it was a lovely show.
Yeah.
And the tradition continues on.
Yeah.
Music Access, but we played a lot of pop music.
Yeah.
And so it was a lot of fun for a whole year. I had a chance to meet a lot of great guests as well.
Yeah, of course.
And now here I am doing our third album.
Yes, amazing.
Thank you.
Third album.
It's titled Two Fabulous Fools.
Two Fabulous Fools.
And that would be
Does that
me and Haewon.
That refers to the both of you,
yes.
right? Brilliant. Two Fabulous Fools. Well, I'm sure all of our listeners are very curious to hear more from the album, which we're going to play, I think, a little bit later.
Wonderful.
A little bit later on. But yes, how does it feel to be back in the studio after so long?
You know, I feel very, it feels like, it just feels so right.
Does it feel like coming home, kind of?
Yeah. You know, we've been here a year every day, doing a live show.
Yes.
And this table I remember very vividly. And
Yes.
the mic I kind of remember.
You remember the mic as
And
well?
I even remember the engineer's face. And so that's pretty good.
Yes, very memorable
I
face.
feel like I'm at home. Yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant. Well, it's actually my 4th month here.
Oh.
So hopefully I'm starting to feel like this is kind of home as well.
Yeah, isn't that great to have your voice and the interaction with the
Yes.
people? It's such a lovely thing.
Definitely. I think I didn't realize what an important job this is, and I think it definitely is important spreading Korean music around the world. I think it's a wonderful thing.
Well, you're
So-
doing a fabulous job.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Right, okay, so our foreign listeners probably more familiar with your music from commercials. Commercials. So can you tell us a little bit about the music that you performed over the years?
Well, we have some of our songs that are very popular in Korea, like
Happy Bubble.
Happy Bubble,
Happy Bubble,
which
yes.
started out as a commercial song
Yes.
for a washing machine.
Uh-huh.
And it was just a 20-second song.
Yeah.
But the song sounded good, and we made it into a full version.
Wow.
And it was called the Happy Bubble. Yeah,
Wow.
that's what it was called.
Yes.
And that went really well.
Yeah.
And we got our name known. And then we have some other songs like Gypsy Girl, which a lot of people like.
Yes.
And then our last album, second album, our title song was called Touche Mon Amour. And
Yes.
that, over the years, people seem to like it. And now we finally have our third album, and we're ready to rock.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yes, because it's been a while since your first full album. I think 2 years?
It's been 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
Why so long?
Maybe we were bored. Maybe we were lazy. No, there are actually several real reasons. First, we did change record companies. And
Right.
those administration things do take a long time. And then up till about last year, actually, we were busy still doing concerts and performing abroad in Hong Kong and Japan.
Yes.
And we had about a 1.5 year break officially.
Right.
And about half a year
Yeah.
for the record company thing to work out. And the last year we've been working on our third album.
Brilliant.
And that's the result, 10 songs.
Great stuff. 10 full songs.
10
I think
full songs.
The fans are in for a treat.
I hope so.
It is
I hope they love
brilliant.
it.
Right, brilliant. 문혜원 씨,
네.
저희 첫 소개해 주실 곡을 좀 소개 부탁드립니다.
네, 저희 윈터플레이 오늘 첫 곡으로 들려드릴 곡은요. 저희 이번 3번째 앨범 3집 앨범의 타이틀곡이고요. 제목은 여보세요 베이비라는 곡이에요.
Brilliant. This is the title track of the new third album. This is 여보세요 Baby. Let's have a listen.
안녕 잘가 도대체가 뭐라는 넌 예전 모습 그대로 내 헛소린 됐어 언제부터 내가 너와 인사를 했죠 여보세요 baby are you okay 말도 없이 다른 사랑 시작했던 너 그날을 다 잊었는지 뻔뻔한 얼굴 내 옆에 누가 있는지 똑똑히 볼래 여보세요 baby are you okay hey alright I know okay 왼쪽 오른쪽 다 둘러보고 위아래 모두 다 확인해도 너 남은 자리는 전혀 없어 여보세요 baby are you okay yo baby 여보세요 I'm no bimbo in case you thought so yo baby 여보세요 I'm not sorry you're out of my mind yo baby 여보세요 I'm no bimbo I'm no pistachio yo baby 여보세요 I know you're no good and so do you 거꾸로 넌 나이 먹니 3살 애처럼 나를 다시 잡고 싶어 칭얼거리네 이보세요 내 사랑이 장난감이니 여보세요 baby are you okay 왼쪽 오른쪽 다 둘러보고 위아래 모두 다 확인 you okay? Yo, baby, 여보세요. I'm no bimbo, in case you thought so. Yo, baby, 여보세요. I'm not sorry, you're out of my mind. Yo, baby, 여보세요. I'm no bimbo, I'm no pistachio. Yo, baby, 여보세요. I know you're no good, and so do you.
Right, yes, brilliant. The new title song from the new album.
Two Fabulous Fools, and it's called 여보세요 Baby.
Yes, 여보세요 Baby. Please do check that out. It's a wonderful song. Please check that out. And the album as well, because there's 9 more tracks.
Yes.
Right?
And we also have a music video for this, 여보세요 Baby.
Brilliant.
Where Haewon and I attempt to act and dance.
There's acting and dancing.
Attempt to dance and act, which is kind of a lot of attempts.
Yes, you say attempting.
Yeah, we're still attempting. We were attempting then, and we're still attempting, but it's a lot of fun. Our music video director kind of put the theme into kind of how do you say, the 60s feel. It's got a nice vintage feel to it.
The song has that feel about it
Yeah,
as well.
so if you check out the video, kind of, you feel it more.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
그러면 춤하고 연기하는 게 처음인가요? 뮤직비디오에서.
Yes.
네.
Yes.
이렇게 그 풀로 어떤 특정한 상황에 있는 뮤직비디오를 찍은 것도 처음이었던 것 같아요.
좀 떨리지 않았어요?
굉장히 떨리고 준비도 많이 해야 될 것 같아서 걱정도 많이 하고 근데 막상 좀 어색하게 한 게 오히려 더 재밌지 않았나 하는 생각도 들어요.
네네네, 좋습니다. Right. So I asked. So obviously it was the first time dancing and acting in a music video, and I asked if it is the first time and how it was, and Moon Hye-won said, yes, it was the first time, and at times it was a little bit awkward, but also very, very fun as well. Obviously doing it for the first time, so brilliant. Right, we have a lot of messages coming in. You've gained a lot of fans here on the show.
Wonderful.
A fan from Poland. Aneta, I can't pronounce the surname, I'm sorry Aneta, but says to Winterplay, hello, I love your music very, very much. I have some good memories with it, especially a trip with my best friend. That time we listened to your first album and we had a great time and it cheered us up a lot. So now whenever I listen to any song from this album, I sort of remember that trip. So thank you for your great music. I wish you many more albums and of course loyal fans. Greetings from Poland.
Wow.
So yes.
Aneta from Poland, thank you so
Yes.
much for those kind words.
I think that's such a great thing when people say, because of your music, I remember this part of my life. I think that's the power of music.
As long as that part of life is good, hopefully.
Yes, if it's bad and sad, that can be a bad thing. There are some songs which remind me of bad times in my life.
Yes.
And I don't like to listen to those songs. I can't say which songs they are.
Yeah,
but
breakups or, fights or whatever it is. Sad moments.
Exactly. But Winterplay is good memories for Winterplay.
We are so happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good stuff, good stuff. Right, we have another message. City from Malaysia writes in, hello Winterplay. I want to ask how Winterplay first came together.
Okay. Well, Haewon?
사실 저희가 이 한국의 재즈 씬에서 따로 각자 활동을 하고 있었고요. 아시는지 모르겠지만 이주환 씨랑 저랑은 나이 차이가 좀 많이 나요. 그래서 이주환 씨는 원래부터 오랫동안 많이 활동하셨고 워낙 유명한 트럼펫터로 한국에서 활동하고 계셨고 저는 이제 막 재즈를 시작한 그런 어린 연주자였고요. 근데 뭐 어떻게 서로 같이 공연을 할 수 있는 크고 작은 공연들을 할 수 있는 기회가 많이 생겨서 같이 공연도 해보고 어떤 뭐 드라마 음악도 같이 작업해보고 하면서 좀 뭐 음악 하는데 재밌다라는 생각을 해서 아마 그렇게 느끼셔서 저한테 전화를 하셨던 것 같아요. 같이 팀을 해보자고. 네.
네네네. So that was Moon Hye-won saying, well, of course they were sort of, Lee Joo-han is actually a very, very famous trumpeter, very famous producer, composer, writer.
Wow, I like it.
Music man.
I feel good.
Yes, music man.
Man.
Yes, music man, and sort of Moon Hye-won was kind of just starting out, kind of fresh face and starting out, and they sort of had the opportunity to perform together, I think.
And work together.
Yes, and work together, and Lee Joo-han sort of suggested teaming up.
Yeah, I said it was in 2007 November, and I said, hey, let's do something cool. Let's do a pop band, but with the jazz clothing on it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that was the concept of Winterplay.
Brilliant.
And she said, yes. And I said, let's do it. And
So-
that's how the album came out.
So yes, you said yes straight away.
Yes, she did. But I did offer her, some good Korean food. 짜장면, the soybean Noodle. I said,
그러면
come on over. I'm gonna
넘어갔죠,
get you one of those, soybean noodles. And because she was like just finishing up college, and I thought that would work. It's a nice cheap deal.
Eminem was saying she should have asked for more expensive food.
Yes,
Maybe meat, 고기.
definitely.
Brilliant, right. City, thank you very much for that. I actually also have a question linking with that. What is behind the name Winter?
We got together an interview lined up, and no name, and it was like the day before,
Yeah.
and something had to go out, and we were all together, and we're kind of goofing around, playing around. It's
Yeah.
the winner,
Yeah.
winner play.
So that's the first name you could just.
At that time, not saying it sounded bad. Now I'm just saying it sounded good then, and that was it.
Yes.
And for some reason, it seems to stick.
There is.
The jazz team.
Yes.
So we're like, hey, winner play.
Yeah.
Why not?
I like it. I like it. It's very name. Right. City. Thank you very much for sending in your message. Brilliant. What else do we have? We have. So many questions. I need to choose some good ones. Okay, right. We this is Siakira from Singapore.
Oh, sweet.
Hello to you. We all know that Winterplay is a group that specializes in jazz kind of music. Right?
Kind of music.
Yes, jazz kind of music. Jazz influenced music. There
Yeah,
we
there we
go.
go.
There we go. My English is. I'm forgetting English. Being in Korea. 좋아하세요? 원래.
그때그때 굉장히 다른데요. 저는 다 듣는 것 같아요. 클래식 들을 때도 있고.
네, 저도 비슷한 것 같아요. 네. What about yourself?
For me, I listen to hosts of Granny McCartney and the Beatles, Dynamic Duo, in
Here
Korea,
in Korea.
or who else? Just pretty much everything.
Yes.
Everybody. I don't listen to as much as heavy rock music.
Yes.
Yeah, but I do like a lot of great pop music. Bruno Mars,
Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful artist.
just Leona Lewis.
Yeah.
So I love everybody. I
Yes.
think anyone who makes great music, is always my fan.
And I think also as people who do music and write music especially, it's important to listen to different similar. I'm very similar in that I don't have any limits on what I listen to. It depends what mood I'm in. If I'm driving, I listen to hip hop always. It's very strange. I don't know why. If I'm sitting by a river, I always listen to classical music.
Wow.
I used to play violin when I was younger, so I'm into classical music. So just all types of music. I think it differs for every situation.
Wow, that's lovely.
Yes, very important.
That's
Yes.
lovely.
So all three of us, we listen to pretty much everything.
Everything, yes.
Pretty much everything. That's the answer to that question.
Mixed trio here.
Yes. Sakira, thank you very much. This is Winter Plays Be My Baby. That was Be My Baby. Be My Baby.
Originally, the song is by the Ronettes.
Yes.
This is kind of a fairly famous song, and we kind of wanted to do a cool cover version of it. Our whole album concept, this Two Fabulous Fools, is just for the summer. We kind of thought of summer. Even
Summer
our
album.
album is yellow with the blue.
Yes.
And for Be My Baby, we kind of wanted to make it exciting
Yeah.
in our own ways, and it kind of has a nice Latin cha-cha feel to it. And
Yes,
I hope
it
you
does.
enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. I think I'm kind of when I listen to Interplay's music, a lot of the music kind of makes me think about relaxing on the beach, and it just makes you happy. I think that's a very important power of Interplay's
Wow,
music.
that's
so,
wonderful.
yes, good stuff. Anyway, lots more questions to get through, I think, and I have lots of questions for myself, but
okay.
we have to do the listeners' questions first.
Of
Okay,
course.
here we go. April from the Philippines writes in, hello to the members of Winterplay. I really, really love your songs. Very catchy but calming as well. They are on repeat constantly with in my house.
Wow.
So my question is actually for Haewon. Huge fan of Haewon. Very, very pretty. Have you ever considered doing modeling? 모델링 할 생각 혹시 있으세요?
해도
너무
될까요?
예쁘다고.
해도 될까요, 제가? 뭐 시켜주시면 하겠는데요. 아직까지 시켜주시는 분이 안 계시네요.
왜 없죠?
왜 없을까요?
Well, I think it's modeling like any job.
Yeah.
It's another, another kind of work, right?
It is,
It is
yes.
tough work, and you have to kind of act in a way.
Yes, of course.
And I don't know why.
저희 뮤직비디오 보고 좀 이렇게 시켜주시지 않을까? 안
I
되려나?
know. Soon.
뮤직비디오 봐야 되겠다.
Yeah, check it out, please.
볼게요. 꼭
Yes.
볼게요.
보면 아마 왜 모델 안 하는지 이해를 하실 수도 있어요. 왜 못하는지 이해하게 될 수도. 네.
So yes, Moon Haewon is saying that would she be able to do modeling? She's not sure. I think she would do it if someone called her up and
Yeah,
said,
called up and
yeah.
said, hey,
Let's do it.
we'll shoot,
Yes.
as long as you pay us.
Yeah, you need to get paid. You need to get paid. But yes, she also said if you watch the music video, you'll understand why there's no one calling her for modeling, which I like. Very humble and modest. I like it. Brilliant. April from the Philippines. Thank you very much indeed for your question. Right, it's been 5 years since Winterplay started, has it?
It's getting close to 6.
Close to
but
6
yes.
years. Ziana from the USA writes in, what is the most memorable moment in this past close to 6 years?
Well, this-
Most memorable moment.
I think it's just a lot of things. I think when we first released our album in Japan through Universal Music, it was kind of a big thing. I think every artist,
Huge thing.
wants their album to be released abroad.
Definitely.
And I think it was just within a year that we got our Universal Music deal, and we released in Japan.
Yes.
And then that album took off, and it released in Hong Kong.
Yep.
And after that, it got released in London, and we did a
Wow.
worldwide showcase in London
Yes.
for a 20-some-odd country release.
Yep.
We went all the way there for release. I think those are some very memorable moments.
Brilliant. London. What exactly did you guys do over there?
We just flew over there and came back. Now,
Straight away.
there's a couple things we did. We did a small showcase
Yeah.
for
Yes.
yes, we also did that.
Thames Music
The
Festival.
Thames Music
Yes.
Festival. We did that. Those are two things we did.
Wow.
We also made 3 music videos while we were there.
Wow.
Very casual music videos.
Yeah.
Check it out on YouTube.
Because the London, I guess the scenery
Yeah.
was obviously very unique.
We did one inside a black cab. It's a song.
Are you
called,
serious?
Yeah, it's a song called Moon Over Bourbon Street by Sting.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah, and we
yes.
did that in a black cab. We rented a black cab for about 40 minutes. It cost us
Was it a lot?
Yaboseo, baby. And it was a lot of fun. The taxi
Yes.
driver was really nice. And
Yeah.
we just kind of did a one take kind of a scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Looks like you had fun in London.
Yeah, it was fabulous. And some other memorable moments could be playing in some of the most prestigious jazz clubs in Japan, like Blue Note, Billboard Jazz Club, or in Osaka, a place called Mr. Kelly's. Some of the most prestigious jazz clubs that everybody wants to play.
Yeah.
And we had the pleasure of performing in those clubs. So we're very memorable.
Brilliant. Well, obviously, it's been an amazing close to 6 years.
Yes.
So far. Great. Brilliant. Okay, I think we should play another song.
Yeah.
And actually, Noah from Tunisia has written, hi, Winterplay. I really like your music so much. Very calm and nice. My favorite song is Gypsy Girl. So,
Ooh.
should we play it? This is Gypsy Girl.
Gypsy Girl.
그대가 흘린 빈틈으로 날아가 버릴지 몰라
Great stuff. Yes, Gypsy Girl requested by who was it requested by?
Our fan from Tunisia, I believe.
Yes, our fan
Yeah.
from Tunisia. I've got
Thank
so
you
many
so much.
pieces of paper here.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Chuan. DJ,
It's
yes, you had the experience.
It's wonderful to have this outpour of fans from different countries
Yes.
saying they love our music. It's it just feels so wonderful.
Yeah.
And just wants us to work harder and
Yeah.
give them great music.
From countries that you wouldn't even imagine
Yes.
would listen to your music, I think
Yeah,
is
it's wonderful.
a crazy thing.
Thanks to
yes.
you because you've been playing our music, Sam.
Oh, do you know what? We Winter Play is one of our favorite teams here on the show. We always every week Winter Play is on the radio here.
Wow.
So, yeah, every week. And as long as I do the show, every week I hope it'll be on. Yes.
Yes.
Good stuff. Right. What should I do first? Let's do this one first. Kay
Okay.
from Argentina writes in.
Sweet.
Hello to Kay from Argentina. Right, I'm really curious. How would you describe your music? So, in a very short sentence, what exactly would you say is Winter Play sound?
I think Winter Play Sound is just fun pop music.
Yes.
That's it, and it's got a bit of jazz to it,
Yes.
but it's just fun pop music in Winter Play style.
Winter Play style.
And I don't want to elaborate more because the minute I start to describe our music, even I will have no idea. But I think what is Winter Play style? It's just me and Hewan doing the Winter Play thing.
Yes, definitely. So, yes, brilliant. Kay, I hope that answers your question. Thank
hope
you.
it did.
Yes, also Kay also says, Yobaseo Baby sounds really, really good. It makes me want to get your album. Keep it up. Love from Argentina.
Please do.
Yes, thank you to Kay. Who else do we have? Kyung E Cho from the USA writes in.
That name sounds familiar.
Yes, do you know what? Hi, Juhan. It's wonderful to hear your voice again on the radio. I think this might have been your previous listener.
Yes,
Perhaps.
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, yes, wonderful to hear you again on the on Arirang Radio, and yes, how wonderful to have Winter Play as today's guest. Thanks, Sam, listener in Milwaukee.
That's right. Kyung Cho from Milwaukee.
Yes,
She made a lot of song requests, and it was always a pleasure to play her songs.
brilliant, brilliant. So yeah, you have a wonderful memory.
Well, I remember the Milwaukee part.
Yes.
Kyung so it's good to see you.
Brilliant. It must be the same person.
I
don't think there's
assume
two.
So. Yes.
Yes, brilliant. Thank you very much for that. Right, we have a question here from Chifa from Tunisia. Lots coming in. Tunisia, lots of messages from
It's
Tunisia.
wonderful.
Okay, so the question is, what is your ideal type of man? I'm assuming this is for
Hewan.
For Moon Hewan.
For Hewan.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good question. I like that.
Isangyang?
Even I don't know.
Yes. Do you not know?
I don't know. No, we keep our
그런 얘기 잘
private
안
lives
해서.
private.
네.
Right. Oh, you don't really talk about.
이상형.
Well, we never have. Who is your 이상형
이상형은
kind of man?
뭐 연예인으로요?
Well, let's personal.
글쎄 저는 좀 이렇게 남자다운 스타일 좋아하는 것 같아요.
남자다운 스타일.
So, for
네.
example, an
키도
actor
크고.
would be.
뭐 다니엘 헨이라든가.
Wow, Daniel Henny.
제 이상형이긴 한데요.
Daniel Henny.
항상
I mean,
필요했지만.
Sam is no different from Daniel. I mean, look at him.
No, come on. Daniel
on.
Henny's he's a model. I'm
You're a
no.
superstar.
No.
Hello.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you helping me out. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes.
Daniel's just a model. You're a superstar.
Yes. Oh, well, maybe one day.
Okay.
One day. I'll work hard. But Daniel Henny, I understand. What girl doesn't like Daniel Henny? When I first saw him in a magazine, I thought, wow.
That guy has got the looks,
Yeah.
man.
This
저도
works.
한번
Even
보고
any
싶어요.
guy would say,
Right?
저도 한번 보고
실제로 한번 보고 싶죠.
this guy, it's like, hello, what's wrong with this guy? He's perfect.
Yes.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I know. It makes me kind of angry. I'll be honest.
And I'm beyond angry.
Beyond angry. I like it. Brilliant. Yes, Jifa from Tunisia. Thank you very much for that question. You've put us in a bad mood now. Jifa's
Really?
put us in a bad mood.
What
About
mood?
Talking about.
I
Daniel Henny,
know. We
and
got to
then-
do something about it.
Yeah.
Let's cheer us up somehow.
Yes. Ziana from the USA writes in, "Hi Joanne, do you remember me? I sent you a tweet the other day and you replied, me too.
Me too.
Me too. I don't think you wrote it in Korean style. Me too.
Can you let's see the name?
Ziana.
I think
Ziana from
yes,
USA.
yes. I think so. Yes. I think she said she liked our song, and
Yes.
and I said something of that nature. Me too.
Yes.
Maybe.
Well, it's good
Yeah.
that you like your own music too.
Yeah.
That's important.
You could be wrong, but I'm kind of assuming. Thank you, Zaina.
Yes, brilliant. Zaina, thank you very much for your message. Okay, this is quite an important, I think, message. Maxine from the Philippines writes in, Do you have any advice to aspiring musicians? So young kids who want to get into music, do you have any advice for them?
Yeah,
Especially when their parents sort of
disagree.
Yes.
Well, you know what? What's her name?
It's Maxine.
And Maxine. You know what? My parents never really supported me
Right.
in music completely.
Uh-huh.
But I just went on and just plowed through. I majored in mechanical engineering. I just still played music.
Wow.
My advice is music, the work of art, which you're in, Sam,
Yeah.
which Haewon's in,
Yeah.
is no easy job.
Yes.
And even if you hit stardom, it's never easy because there are low times and high times. So my advice, just simply, is don't give up.
Yeah.
You can't give up.
I think
can't give up.
especially if you really love music, you find the strength from somewhere to keep going. Even because obviously there are so many highs and so many lows. But if you really do love music, then I think you can get through the lows, definitely.
There's no one way of accomplishing. There's no one solution. But
Yeah.
the only one solution that I know is don't give up.
Brilliant.
Yeah, don't give up.
I like that. Good advice. Good advice. And my father is a mechanical engineer.
Oh, is he?
Very
All right,
interesting.
sweet.
Yes, very interesting. Very interesting.
I'm an interesting kind of guy.
Mechanical engineers are very, very clever, very bright.
Well, I wasn't that clever. I failed thermodynamics, but I did graduate with a 3.4 somehow.
Good.
But it's not one of those things I want to do it again.
Yes.
Not I don't want to get that degree again. Not ever.
Yes. Do you know what? I actually also my major was in business finance, so completely unrelated
Oh wow,
to
I
music.
could see you in a suit in London.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
used to wear a suit in London for
Oh, okay.
about 1 year.
Okay.
And
Where'd you work?
I worked in marketing.
Sweet.
In a normal job. It's my
See,
thing.
you never gave up.
Exactly.
All Right.
Very important. Maxine, thank you very much for bringing up that topic. Brilliant. Right. And Sophie from Malaysia. One from Malaysia. Have.
Well, we don't really have funny stories. Not that we're not funny.
Yes.
We ourselves are already goofy. But we went to a Japanese, when we were doing a Japanese tour, we did have this problem with our bass player. He was the first time in Japan.
Yeah.
And basically we arrived really late.
Yeah.
And we were very hungry.
Yeah.
So right in the front of the hotel, check-in,
Yeah.
he took this, like a water boiler thing.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, let's take all this up." So, "Oh, okay." So, take. It was like free. It said free.
Yeah.
So we took it to the room. We put the water in, and we tried to make,
Boiling water.
ramen.
Yeah. Oh, ramen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Noodles.
Oh yeah. He said that's the one.
Yeah.
That's a. You know what it was? It was a humidifier or something. So all three of us, the real hungry guys, we tried to eat ramen. You took one too, right? So she was smart. Maybe she didn't take one.
Really?
So we all took that. We hoping to have
Yeah.
some seriously good ramen.
Yes.
Nothing happened, man. The water was like mediocre hot,
Yes.
and nobody ate it.
You
found-
can't eat that.
No, I called him up like immediately. I said, "You do this again, I'm gonna I'm gonna send you back to wherever you were from."
Oh dear, trying to cook noodles with a humidifier.
Fire, it just doesn't happen.
That's a rock and roll lifestyle.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
a rock.
It
That's really rock and roll.
It certainly is.
I love
there
that.
are many more series of that, but just not today.
Brilliant. Love
Okay.
it. No, next time you come.
Next
time. Great. We've run out of time. It's time has flown by.
And you know what? I brought some gifts for our
Yes,
fans too.
I showed these earlier on camera before you guys
Cool.
came in. So we're
All
gonna
right.
give away
3 mouse pads and 3 CDs.
Yes,
I
there
think,
we go.
Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
questions. So
Wonderful.
yes, that's why they've been sending in so many questions for you guys. They're
Well, you know-
desperate for an album, and
Well, we're desperate to give away.
I like it. Brilliant. Okay, so we've run out of time, unfortunately. What's coming up ahead for you guys?
Well, we got a Triple Jazz Festival coming up on August 11th.
Cool.
And it's a big jazz festival, international jazz festival by the beach with the last act on the last day.
Wow.
And then we're having a single coming out
Yeah.
around mid-September
Yeah.
featuring Dynamic Duo.
Wow.
Winter Play featuring Dynamic Duo. That's happening
Yes.
in mid-September, and
Okay.
we're getting ready for our Japanese and Hong Kong third album as we
Wow.
speak.
Very, very busy. Very, very
We're
busy.
trying to be. We haven't
yes.
worked in 2.5 years. We gotta do something.
Brilliant. Well, congratulations
Thank you,
for the
Sam.
third album. I love it. I think it's going to be a huge success. And thank you for coming into the studio.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
Yes, no problem, no problem. Last song, I think this is Shake It Up by Winter Play. Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. up and down, shake it up and down, oh, shake it up and down, shake it up and down, oh, shake it up and down, shake it up and down, oh, shake it up and down, oh, shake it up and down, oh.
Dance, indie, rock, hip-hop, jazz, K-pop. Hear a wide variety of K-pop genres from 4 to 6 o'clock p.m. every day with myself, Sam Carter, on Superkpop. Right, earlier we had the quiz and the answer was of course B. Crystal. The winner will be announced on the message board, as well as the I'm a Journalist winner, and of course also the winners of Winter Play CDs and mouse mats will also be announced on the message board, so please do check that out. We've run out of time. I'll see you again same time, same place tomorrow. I'll leave in the meantime with Hot 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 by Kim Hyung-jun. See you tomorrow.
바라보는 네 눈빛 너무 hot, hot, hot. Hey, 난 다 알고 있어서 나의 여자친구는 사람이 아닐 거야. 유정일 거야. 넌 천사일 거야. 그만큼 예뻐 넌. 어라 이건 뭘까? 손도 못 잡았는데 내게 입 맞추는 너. 무슨 말을 할까? 무슨 말이 필요해? 이 순간 날 맡길게. 내 몸이 왜 이런 거니? 이러면 안 돼. 싫지 않은 이 기분 뭐니? 나의 여자친구는 사람이 아닐 거야. 유정일 거야. 넌 천사일 거야. 그만큼 예뻐 넌. 꿈을 꾸는 것만 같아. 너와 함께 있다는 게 너를 안고 입 맞추고 모든 게 꿈이었어. 아 정말 좋았는데. 다시 잠들면 꿈을 꿀까? 네가 다시 와줄까?